Good morning, beautiful souls. Happy Monday. How are y'all doing this morning? Yeah, there he is. See him take it off, guys. He's on a rampage this morning. So I pay attention to it. We came out a little bit early this morning. It's about 6:02 a.m. Central Standard Time, you all. And I pay attention. Oh, he's right behind the birds. Jesus. I really think he has a little hound in him. But anyway, watching. Okay. Hope y'all are doing amazing. Rested well last night. You're rising with the lift of your spirit. Hope y'all had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I pay attention because I think on one of these videos somewhere I posted that you all there's coyotes being out here seen, and the other before Dave, my husband, let's look out the window, and the dogs were having them a moment, howling and barking and everything. But this particular thing was walking down the street howling. And my husband said it's white. He said, but it's not a dog. And I'm like, yep, because I have seen some videos. Our neighborhood community near and far have been posting about coyotes. So I pay attention. And I come out, I have my mace for other dogs, but mace not gonna do it for a coyote. So my husband had a big old shovel over here. I keep it there. So we came out this morning. He was just at the fence, just barking. I'm like, what is it? I went down with the actual big metal shovel. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. You know, the wooded areas, what have you, we actually came into their space, some kind of way. But near and far, they're coming through, so just being on the lookout for that anyway. But I was in a house, beautiful souls, and I was going to come in and just talk with you all this morning. It's cool out here. Not cold, but cool. Excuse me, you all. It's not freezing, but it's cool. And it's windy. It's March. Cash. Some people not up yet. Come on here. Let's be respectable. Come on. See how my stand is shaking. But I wanted to, anything I hear y'all makes me nervous, but if it's something, Cash gonna bark about it. That was the leaves. But anyway, beautiful souls, I just want to come in this morning, and I had a devotional, but he wanted to run outside. But I just want to talk a little bit about building. Excuse me, y'all, my nose. Excuse me. About building. And many times, as individuals, we're in a place where we're trying to. I just have a moment here, and we were trying to get to a level where we feel there are some things we want to correct, some things we want to change, some things we want to do. And when that occurs and happens in our lives, we try to start building up to that level to get to a place where we want to correct some things. We want to build some things. We want to fix some things. We want to align some things. We want to position some things or reposition some things. But many times we're not sure how to go about it because we're on a foundation that we may not be pleased with, or we're on a foundation that we're not, just look around, see where he's at. We're not, things on the bottom deck that we're not, there he is, we're not comfortable with. But we know that we want to start building some type of way, some form of fashion. And I think about little kids when they're using Legos. Legos is a big thing, you all. And kids love Legos. They have been in existence for years, forever rather. And when kids are building those Legos, they're using their imagination. And they're building so many great things. I even saw the Lego show. And it's amazing what people are thinking and creating and building and doing. And that shows the creativity in their mind, not that they placed there, but what God has placed there for them to think outside of that box of building. So we as individuals may say, well, I want to build at this level, but I'm not sure because I'm here. And my foundation is down here. It's a little rocky, it's a little shaky, and I'm not sure how I want to start building or what I want to do. But what we have to think about is, where do we want to be at a certain point or a certain, at a certain point or a certain time in life. And it's okay to put some captions on some things. It's okay to say, this is where we're going to be. This is what we're looking at. This is how we want to get to that place or where we want to go. It's okay for that. But we've got to think about how, and yeah, see, I'm watching right, how we want to start that process of building. And many times we just want to take off and say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. But I'm here to tell you, beautiful souls, that we can't start anything as relates to building, repositioning, positioning, correcting, forming, adjusting. We can't do anything until we first go in prayer about it. Because what we may think is the way to do things, or we may think it's the way that we should go in formation or align or start building, may not be the right way. And main thing, it may not be the way that God wants. That's why many times our foundations are rocking and cracking and all these things, because we just took heed on our own to say, this is what I want to do. This is how I'm going to do it. So God placed that in my spirit this morning when I was listening to my daily audio Bible, and we are now in the book of Numbers. So we went to Genesis, we went through the book of Matthew, went through Leviticus, and now we're in the book of Numbers. And we just got to think about not only saying what we want to build and how we're going to do this. Gosh, what is you trying to grab on that fence? Must be a leaf or something, or stick. My goodness, he just makes me so tired in the morning. It's like raising this boy, this son of mine all over again sometimes, getting up and, y'all know what I'm saying. You got children, and those that have fur babies, they are our babies. But I want us to, let me see what he's got, because yesterday he took in an acorn. You got some in your mouth? Okay. I'm talking to our beautiful souls. You want to say good morning? Look. Look. Don't get on me. Look. Say good morning, everybody. He be sniffing on me because he smell my essential oils that I wear. And I'm like, don't get on me. But we have to think about, how we're going to do this thing. We want to get in place. We want to talk to people about it. We want to do all of this and share. But we've got to go to God. We got to go to him and say, Lord, position my mind, reposition my mind, align my thoughts, tell me what you want me to do. And the beauty of this all is that we have a Father that we can go to. We can go to, and he's going to say, okay, yeah, this is what you need to do. So on this morning, beautiful souls, this is just something that he placed in my spirit when I was listening to my daily audio Bible, how we have to think about how we're going to build. And we've got to humble ourselves in that process. Do y'all see me? I be out here, I be a nervous wreck since I've been out these cow oldies. I guess you can't help but be that way, huh? We have to think about, is the leaves blowing you off? So we have to think about that. So on this morning, I want you all to just think about if you're in a place where you want to go in a different way, or you're saying, I need to reform some things, rebuild some things, redo some things, realign some things. I want you to think about, first of all, I've got to talk to my daddy about it. I've got to talk to my father about it. Because there may be some things that he don't want you to do right now. There may be a way or place on that path that you don't need to go right now. Sometimes we can go on that road and go down that path, and it's not for us at the moment. Let me show y'all fur baby here. Look at him. Mess. So we have to remember, just because we think it's a great way to go or a great thing to do may not be the great thing to do, because God hasn't told us to go forth with it. Take heed and go. So I mentioned, and I actually shared something on another platform, and I talk about let go and let's make things happen. But regardless, whatever we're trying to do and whatever we're doing, let's make sure that we talk to God about it. We can't sit up here and say, this is what we want to do, or how it should be. It's what he wants for us, beautiful souls. So on this beautiful, cool Monday morning, let's just remember that. Let's just remember not only what we want to do, but how we should do it. And how should we do it? First of all, go to God in prayer. So beautiful souls, I'm going to go in. I have not started making my Rise coffee yet. I got my bag packed with my water and my banana, a little fruit cup. So I got my bag packed with that. And I'm going to go ahead and make my rise coffee, you all. But I just wanted to come and let you all know that, yes, it's time for us to let go, make things happen. It's time to build and do all these great things. But first of all, before we do anything, the only way peace is going to come into that, and it's going to be the correct way, and it's going to go in the alignment that the way it should go into, is that we should go to God in prayer. Say, Lord, is this what you want me to do? So, beautiful souls, you go out there, have an amazing day. Let's go over here and look at Fur Baby. Lord have mercy. I don't want to say much because he'll start barking. This is what he's looking at over here. My neighbor. That's the street back there. My husband saw that cow Odie walking on. Jesus. I was so scared. I didn't want to look out the window and see him. But anyway, you all have a great day. I love you all. It's kind of cool and cloudy. I may walk on my lunch outside. We'll see. But beautiful souls, you all have a wonderful day. Love you all. Be encouraged. And just go out there and make a difference in this world. Bye-bye now.